What's up, everybody? Phil Gentile, the Hot Take Kid here from the Fig Cave. This is our YouTube channel. Welcome. We're doing a fun series of videos here to kick off the year. I've built a collection of all my childhood favorite characters, whether it's TV, movie, video games, action figure, cartoons, everything. We're going to put it into some videos here. I'm going to unbox them. I'm going to probably put it up on a shelf like this one behind me. Kind of pose and all that kind of stuff. But I'm pretty excited about it. The collection is finished. I can't think of anything I would want to add to this. There is one that I would maybe want to upgrade eventually, but we'll get to that in a future video. You guys can follow us on Twitter at CaveFig. You can follow us on Instagram at The Fig Cave. It's myself and Nick Thompson. We do a weekly wrestling figure podcast. There is a wrestling figure in this group. We'll get to that in a later video. But this week we're going to start off with the Punisher. Always my favorite comic book character. I loved the Netflix show with Jon Bernthal a couple years ago. Hopefully he reprises that role in the movies. There's a ton of different Punisher figures I could get. This is one I've had for a while, and I'm going to probably put on this face. It's a pretty reminiscent to the comics, like the Punisher Warzone type of storyline. Not a huge comic book guy. I was as a kid, but let's get into this. And I'm also not a huge Marvel Legend guy. My son has a couple. I've never really bought them for myself. They're great figures. Bravo to Hasbro for this, but I'm going to open up this one. I don't know the significance of this figure or where it's from. Like I said, there's tons of different iterations of the Punisher. But let's open it up. This is still in the days when we had the window packaging. So I've been sitting on these figures for about 6 months to a year, waiting to see what I'm going to do with this collection. But I figured, hey, let's open them up. Let's get it on YouTube. Get some content going for you guys in 2023. All right, so he comes with 3 different guns. This little handgun here, dual colored. I wonder if it's a rule they have to make all the guns 2 different colors. Kind of a sniper rifle, the black cartridge on it. And always my favorite as a kid, this machine gun. It looks like it has maybe is that a shotgun add-on there? I'm not a big gun guy. Kyle Peterson, shout out. See you later. Maybe I should have read the packaging. Oh well, we'll do that on a future video. His heads, I guess, pop off. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, they pop off similar to if you're a wrestling figure collector, same kind of little nub there. This is like the painted Darby Allin style. It's actually a pretty cool paint job on there. Frank Castle, aka the Punisher. I don't know why he was my favorite. A lot of, kids, when I was a kid, Batman was the big movie. Spider-Man came out eventually. People like Ghost Rider. The X-Men were really cool. But I've always been a huge Punisher guy. I don't really know why. These heads are significantly harder to put on than the Mattel WWE heads. But we're live, pal. Let me get this guy. Oh my gosh. Need fucking Nick Thompson here to do this for me. Amazing detail on this figure, by the way. Leather jacket. I don't know what this little hole is. I know G.I. Joe's used to have that, so you could put a little backpack on them. Maybe some of these guns have a little attachment. No, don't see it. They've got a couple grenades on the belt. Extra cartridges here on the leg. That looks like it's an add-on piece, little plastic piece there. I love the same thing with WWE figures, kind of the chest fold here. You look on the back here, he's got the freaking weapons all hidden down there. A lot of detail on this figure, man. Cool camo in the black and the gray on the pants. Love the paint on the shirt. Man, I'm not a huge Mattel guy. I watch the movies when I can, but I'm not a completist on I'm still missing some of those Avengers movies. They just seem kind of repetitive to me. But Punisher was always a character that was, not PG. didn't have his superpower. Was really just a badass guy who was like avenging his family's death. And I cannot believe how hard it is to put this head on. I'll get it eventually. But when I post this, I want to know what your favorite superhero was. Oh my God, it's insane. Oh my gosh, I got it. So if you're a Mattel collector, maybe you know the pain that I just went through. But if you are not, if you're just a WWE guy or girl, that was a hell of a push to get that thing on there. I felt like I was going to break it. But it looks good. I like the blowing in the wind kind of bandana here. Great looking figure. I actually bought with it. Where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know where it went. A Batman motorcycle, which I will put in a later video and put him on. But let's see how hard it is to put these guns in his hand. Looks like he actually has a little trigger finger there. I like that. No changeable hands, though. I like that about wrestling figures. But you know what? You're going to put this in his hand all the time, every day. He's not going to go without a gun. I would like a place to put this handgun. Looks like this one is not removable on the belt. It's kind of just like glued in there. Belt snaps on, so that can be taken off. I don't know what they'll do with these extra guns. I'm definitely going to pose him with this gun. This is so badass looking. So the extra head, we'll try to get just bagged up with these guns. But the first edition, the first figure unboxed in my, I guess I'll call it the childhood collection. So again, these are my favorite characters from when I was a kid. Mainly from the comic books. The movies I wasn't a huge fan of. They weren't terrible. I think Thomas Jane was the actor that was in the movies. That was pre like Marvel really getting their stuff together. And then of course the awesome, really awesome Netflix show that everybody should check out. I think they're trying to revive that on Disney Plus with the same actor, John Bernthal, who's in Walking Dead. He's a great actor. Yeah, pretty cool figure. Punisher. I have one more Mattel guy in a later video. It's not who you probably think, but it's a really cool character. And yeah, so that's it for Punisher. Marvel Legends, I guess Elite figure you would call it. Marvel Legends Punisher. And thank you guys for watching. Again, we're going to do more of these unboxings, and I'll do one video of all of them set up kind of on my shelf back here or wherever I set it up in the Fig Cave. But follow us on Instagram at The Fig Cave. Twitter is Cave Fig. We do a weekly wrestling figure podcast. We talk all wrestling figures, though. I'm a big G.I. Joe guy. Nick is a big Transformers guy. So we're kind of all over the place as far as collecting goes, but mostly wrestling. Thank you for watching. Stay classy, and we'll talk to you guys soon.